Good morning. So I want to start this video off by saying that I took a little bit of, liquid courage. And it's like 10 a.m. I just hopped out the shower, you know, woke up. It's a gloomy day outside. I ain't going outside. I ain't got nothing to do out there. But in here, I'm feeling a little bit of confidence. Like the confidence to talk, to ramble a little bit and talk about guns. Um, reason I say that is because my channel introduction, that's like even my knees are ashy. I just hopped out the shower, no lotion. My channel introduction, I felt like it was like mundane. It was like bland. It was kind of regular. But I know my passion goes deeper than that. I keep a gun under my pillow. Like I don't even know how many square feet this is. It's in a small apartment. It's like kitchen and bathroom, laundry, right? Living room, bedroom. I ain't got much space. I ain't got no one to talk to. My wife is at work. So I'm gonna just get into it a little bit. Talk a little bit about my first ever firearm purchase. And this is like not Nerf guns, not talking airsoft guns. I bought all those prior to. This right here is my first ever purchase. And it's gone through a couple different modifications, from the standard, they give you the ugliest thing in the shop to what it has now. And excuse me, I just burped. I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it because I'm gonna be drinking again later before I, get too done for. Let's call it that. All right, so this right here, COVID happened in 19. I'm pretty sure this happened in 20 or 21, one of the two, but it doesn't matter. This right here is my Franklin Armory. Oh my God, I can't talk. Clown me in the comments. This right here is my Franklin Armory AR-15. It is a 5.56 multi-cal. I'm not just reading that off the back. No. Yeah, because it is on this side. FAL-15. I got the serial number, the caliber, whatever. I ain't got no insurance on this thing, so if it gets stolen, I'm gonna get it back. But this right here, this is my baby. And I don't shoot it often because for where I am right now, ew, where's my finger plate? For where I am right now, I just moved here not too long ago. But we keep it loaded, we keep one in the chamber because my safety is my finger, right? Trigger discipline. Don't be dumb, don't be stupid. This right here I got so long ago. And the reason I got it is because I'm gonna say I came up on a little bit of money. I don't have that money no more. When you're young and you're dumb and you get money, that money disappears and you stay young and dumb. You get a little bit older, but you stay young and dumb. Stupid, I hate it. But if I had that money now, I know what I would do with it. I'd do something totally different. I would probably like purchase something like this, but with the rest of that money, I don't even know where it is right now. I genuinely, honestly, and truthfully, honest to God, don't know where I put 90% of that money. I put a little bit of that money into a 1991 Mazda Miata, but outside of that, I don't even have that car no more. So what's the point? On this AR-15, I've got, what is it? The B5 Systems. B5 Systems, I went to my local gun store, and I'm not gonna say his name, but my boy, he hooked me up because I've had this AR-15 for so long. I had one of those Magpul vertical grips. I still got it in my bag. I've had the original stock, the original handle on it, the original grip. I've had all that for the past couple years. It was only this year, a couple months ago, that I went and upgraded these 3 parts. And the reason why was because he was telling me about this deal that they had at the gun store a little bit ago. Let's say a little bit, like a week before I had saw him, and it had already ended. And he's like, he looks at his manager, he's like, hey, is there a way that you could hook your boy up with, the 3 different parts? Because he just bought an AR the week before and he didn't know about it. And his manager looks at him and he's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. So I said, I bet. I'll go ahead and buy all that. The only thing I didn't upgrade was the charging handle, which is dumb. That's probably the first thing you should upgrade. But besides that, only thing I didn't upgrade was the charging handle. And it's not that I didn't have the money. I was just trying to save, try to get up here before I moved from where I was at. So I upgraded, the stock. And instead of that regular plastic one with a little ring at the bottom that you get on every standard AR-15 from the store, this one right here, the B5 system, I don't really care about all the things that it does because it doesn't have anything that I care about, honestly and truthfully. There's not a feature on here outside of this little shoulder pad that really matters to me. The shoulder pad is super comfortable. It's super, rubber. It's rubber. It's better than plastic. And really, I haven't even shot this thing. I haven't even shot it since I've upgraded these pieces. Now, it's not like they're going anywhere. They're solid. They're good, But other than that, man, whatever. Only thing that I have had a problem with on this rifle is the selector switch. It is ambidextrous, but the more that I used it, the looser it would get. And then the bolts would literally untighten. Now, I haven't played with it much ever since, but even with not having shot this firearm for the longest, and I mean the longest time, it would always just loosen up. It would loosen up over time. I even put thread locker on it. That did not work. That did not work at all. But it does have a binary trigger on it. So that's the part that I love. But outside of that, I mean, what more can you ask for? You get a great AR-15, and it's lasted me for what? It's been 25 minus 20. It's been 5 years. And I've come close to selling it once. But outside of that, I was like, nah, that's stupid. Because I was going to trade one of my friends for his little ARP. But that's not my style. I don't like the whole, ARP style. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But separate from that, I love the firearm. I used to have a light for it. I lost the light. But that's what happens again. Young, dumb with money. It does have I don't even want to say the name because they go off by themselves. But it's got a Romeo and Juliet sight on it. It's got the Romeo sight, and then the Juliet magnifier, so 3 times magnifier. I love this thing because I remember in COD MW3, Modern Warfare 3, I'm talking like 2011, I think it was, they had, something that popped over to the side. And that's the greatest feeling in the world, popping it over, back and forth. And that joint, it's stiff, it's right. That's righteous, in my opinion. It stops by itself. Like, just that flip is nice. And one thing I want to do is take this hunting one day, just so I can look at a deer and be like, ooh, that's a deer. And I'm like, oh, he's closer than I thought. And then bam. And then hopefully that deer's gone. Hopefully that deer exploded. I'll take all the meat and sell it. Or something like that, I don't know. But it is rifle season where I live. Hopefully I could take it out there one day just with some friends. I don't have any 10-round mags, so I only got 30s. Because who wouldn't carry 30s? All the 60s, the 40s, anything like that. If it's not on an AK, I'm not going to say it won't run. But it has a better chance of not running if it's not on an AK style. Not my fault. I didn't create the gun. I just run them. But yes, I don't even know the name of this ammo. I don't remember. But it was sold to me as home defense, right? Home defense. That's cool and all. But I know for a fact that home defense is 300 blackout. It's 9mm pistol. It's buckshot or birdshot, not necessarily slug. Don't be a dumbass. But realistically, those bullets are going to go through walls. I live in an apartment. Like, I am on the upstairs. I have a neighbor downstairs. I have a neighbor that way, and I have a neighbor that way. Make it make sense, because it don't. But that's just my small review. No firing today. It is November, but I'm going to get out there as soon as I can and do some firing. of this beautiful, beautiful firearm. And I will be upgrading to a, 300 blackout sometime soon, hopefully for my birthday. But, or Christmas. Maybe if my wife loves me enough, it'll be for Christmas. But we got some other things to take care of. We got goals and responsibilities, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this right here doesn't make any fucking sense. So I gotta move this forward. But it's already zeroed in. I don't know how many yards. I don't care how many yards. But I did that so I could reset the safety. But yeah, ultimately, I love this firearm. Hopefully I can get some videos out with it later on. And hopefully I can record some more videos today and post them over time. And then be one of the biggest to ever do it. But also, not even until that. It's not for the fame. I got bills to pay. No, let me stop. But, that's what's in it. 5.56. Looks like a tiny dick. Peace.